So here we're talking about number 5. We got a differential equation from the AP 2022 for response questions. And they give you the differential equation right there. They give you a slope field. They give you an initial condition f1 equals 2. And they want you to sketch a solution curve. So you just got to follow the contours of the graph. So you have a point 1, comma 2. So probably it's going to be doing something like this. And the fact that you see a sine here is probably going to be some sort of sine curve. So that's all for part A. That'd be 1 point. Very simple. For part B, write the equation of tangent. Very typical question. So remember, tangent lines do point slope form, makes it easy. And obviously doing at 1 and 2. So it's y minus 2, x minus 1. Now finding the slope is going to be the derivative, right? And you do have dy over dx. That's going to be your slope, right? That's our slope. And we have to evaluate this at 1, comma 2. So what I'm going to do is 1/2 times sine. I'm plugging in 1 for x, so pi over 2 times 1. And then times root y plus 7, or 2 plus 7. So it's 1/2. And sine of pi over 2, that's going to be 1. That's root 9, that's 3. So you get 3/2. So your slope is 3/2. So there's your tangent line for part B. Then they're asking you if f double prime is positive, meaning that you're concave up, is an over or under estimate. It's going to be an underestimate. Whenever you're concave up for a curve and you draw a tangent line, the tangent is going to be below the curve. So the tangent is going to be an underestimate. So that's all you had to say for that one. I guess that's probably worth 1 point. Then part D is going to be the behemoth of a problem. That's probably 5 points. So again, I'm guessing A is 1, C is 1, B is probably 2. Oh, I forgot to approximate 0.8. Oops. Going back to part B again, you got to plug in 0.8 into x and get y. So y equals 2 plus 1.5 times negative 0.2. That'd be 1.7. I think I have that correct. Yeah. Is that x equals 0.8, f of 0.8 is roughly 1.7. Okay, cool. That's that one. So that would be worth 2 points. My guess C is probably worth 5 points. So we're gonna have to do is separate. That's always the first thing that we do. So we do dy over root y plus 7 equals 1/2 sine pi over 2x dx. That's the first step. Then you got to integrate it. So I'll throw in these integral symbols right away. If you do that, there'll be y plus 7 raised to the 1/2 power, because right now it's raised to negative 1/2 power, it's on the bottom. But you got to divide by 1/2. And the other side, you got the antiderivative sign is negative cosine. So it'll be negative 1/2 cosine pi over 2 x. And you got to divide by pi over 2, of course. Then you got to do some fraction arithmetic, and plus c, don't forget about that. So right now, separating is probably 1 point. Doing the answer is probably 1 point for each side. Solve and receive probably another point. So you have 2 root y plus 7 equals negative 1 over pi cosine pi over 2x plus c. You plug in 2 for y, so it's 2 times 3 equals negative 1 over pi cosine 1 for x. Solve for c. If you solve for c correctly, that's 6 equals cosine pi over 2 just goes away. That's 0. So c is 6. That's easy. And then solving for it's going to be a fun one. That's just 1 point, right? So we could say we have 2 root y plus 7 equals negative 1 over pi cosine pi over 2x plus 6. I'll divide everything by 2 first. Yeah, divide everything by 2 first. So you should have root y plus 7 equals negative 1 over 2 pi cosine, excuse me, pi over 2x plus 3. Then you're gonna have to square both sides. and then subtract the 7. And there you go. That's your answer for that one.